Cardi B threatened to sue Bia, and she also has a recorded conversation between her and Bia that happened over the phone. Basically, Bia has said in so many words, like, look, you cheated on Offset. So Cardi B was like, I'll sue you. And Bia responded to Cardi B, not by going live like Cardi B did for like 20 minutes or whatever, talking about Bia and talking about suing people and, putting out recorded conversations, stuff like that. Bia responded with an actual diss record. She kept it hip hop. Shout out to Bia for that. So the song is called Sue Me, official audio. Here's what she said, and here's my honest reaction. Make sure you click thumbs up, subscribe, and choose all notifications. Remember when Offset allegedly said that Cardi B cheated on him on Twitter? Well, that's what Bia used as the cover for her diss record on YouTube. And it says, my wife F the N-word on me, gang. Y'all N-words know how I come. So Bia's diss record Sue Me with 3 E's just came out like 3 hours or so ago. So I'm going to have to listen to it on YouTube and then say the lyrics back to you because the lyrics don't even exist on Genius or any other website right now. That's how fresh and new this is. Song starts off with one of those prompts when you call someplace where it's like, yeah, this call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance or training purposes. And I think that the beat is the one that Kendrick Lamar rapped on with, Future Metro Boomin, when he went out there, Drake and J. Cole, because of the first person shooter song. I'm pretty sure that's the same beat. I don't like that beat. But anyways, she starts off by saying she has a dark soul and a bright future, whatever that means. And she says, I'm going to let her know I'm a sharp shooter. Who can't even rap on beat. But anyways, she said, you ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. What is a fuck girl? Somebody let me know in the comment section what that means. Bia's opening line is about Cardi B having to have sex with Blood gang members in order to get her membership in the Bloods and the 59 Brims. Allegedly, she said, put it on your gang. They didn't fuck you in. Lord, opening line. Put it on your name since you're so gangster like your fucking friends. Star Brim, the alleged possible godmother of the 59 Brims, blah, 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 and other gangster people around her that she could allegedly have assault people and whatnot. She said, put it on your hubby since you like lying about your vows. It sounded like she said, I write all of my verses. I don't do this shit for house. Here's the thing, though, but your verses are whack, and I've been saying this for the last 10 years that Bia is not a good rapper. She's beautiful, but she's not a good rapper. But her lyrics get worse. Listen. She said, I'll be damned. I let a ninja F a bitch up inside my house. She said, your money long and you split that. Your ninja saying that's ours. Like it's just she's taking care of Offset. Bia saying she doesn't go 50-50. But in her income bracket, that makes sense. Put her ass in the ground till she has to give me my flowers. What? What? So you saying you gonna kill Cardi B? You mean lyrically, right? Because, them ass shots allegedly are, anyways. She said, I was up in the Bronx and they said I'm good in the towers. Why would you not be good in the Bronx? You're a very beautiful woman. So they're gonna love to see you up in there. Plus you look like you blend in. You look like one of them exotic women. You're an exotic Latina. So, you fit in. You look like you're from there, even though you're from Boston, Massachusetts or somewhere, right? So she's not that far away. My favorite line in the whole song, she said, put it on God. You didn't change your face to mine. Do you think that Cardi B is trying to look like Bia? If you think so, say she is in the comment section. I'm going to ask you another question later. But leave that question right now while you're listening. If you think she is trying to look like her, say she is. If you don't, say she's not. Okay? If you don't know, say I don't know. Okay? That'll let me know that you're not sure about that. But I don't think she's trying to look like Bia. But I do think that Bia is very beautiful, but Cardi's also very beautiful. I just had to throw that in there. This is interesting because people have speculated for years that she was trying to look like Nicki Minaj, which I don't think so. I joked about Nicki trying to look like her, which is just me being funny. But I don't think either one of them are trying to look like, I don't think anybody's trying to look like anybody in the industry. It seems like almost all the rap girls are beautiful, except for JC. JC is just terrible. She goes, I'll get on your asshole. I don't have to waste no time. You've wasted our time for 10 years rapping whack verses, though, Bia. This is the best shit I've heard from you. She says, say you love yourself, but you won't put that on your kids. Cardi B is definitely going to respond at this point because she always says things like, don't be saying nothing about my child. Now she can say her children. Don't be saying nothing about my children. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to put my stinky foot in your butt. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I don't even know what this and that is, but I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out on the ride over there. I'm going to drive over there with no license and act up. Bia, you better run. You know she's crazy. The bitch talk like Elmo. So you know she's crazy. She went around wearing red and talking like Elmo. And you trying to beef with a bitch like this? Okay, good luck to you, Bia. But anyway, so Bia goes on to say, this next line is going to become the quote from the song that everybody remembers, other than the line about Cardi allegedly trying to look like her. She said something to the effect of, all of that surgery and how your body looks so mid. In other words, Cardi B has like an okay looking body, that's just not true. I said it for years. The best bodies in him. Now, Bia is a dime. Before I say this, Bia is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. But let me just, it seemed like all these rap girls are like extra beautiful. Like, where they find these supermodels? But here's the thing though, right? So Cardi B, I had said this years ago. The best 3 bodies in hip hop: Cardi B, Iggy Azalea, and Love and Hip Hop New York's Jenna Ski. But I'm a man saying it, so it's a little bit different than what you ladies may think. You might, a lot of y'all think that JT is a dime, or you think that JT is beautiful. You don't think that JT is below mid. But, you know, because y'all are y'all. But anyway, back to the lyrics. The most important line: thought your ass was for the culture. You were just trying to ride the wave. Now, Cardi B's son, her youngest baby, her youngest child, is named Wave. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, okay? So, see, I'm going to sound offensive when I say this, but as a black American, I have to tell the truth. I have to microphone check some people. As a black American, this hip hop thing is ours. We created it. And anybody else is a guest in hip hop. Now, some people are more welcome than others. But let me tell you something. I have never played the ethnicity game or the race game when it comes to hip hop. If you can rap, you can rap. And I don't think that you should just be stopped just because of your race or ethnicity or anything like that. And I hate the fact that people bring up Cardi B's race or ethnicity in very inappropriate times. But this is the one time I will actually bring it up. Anybody who's not a black American who's rapping is from outside of the culture. If you understand even the basics of the history of this rap thing, you already know that rap comes from funk music, which comes from blues and soul. And I don't mind people who aren't one of us rapping. You could be a Caribbean, you could be from Africa, Europe, Asia, wherever you're from. I don't care. However, I have to say this. Anybody who's not like us, I'm talking about somebody who's not a black American and doesn't come from our lineage, is technically an outsider. Welcome to the culture, but it's not your culture. And has Cardi B used hip hop to be technical? Yes, she has. Because she said it before, that she's in the rap thing to make money. She's not truly passionate about rap like that. But with her being technically an outsider, it makes sense. It's just not something that's in her blood. You know what I mean? There's black American people who could really, really, really rap, but don't even want a record deal or anything because it's just something that we do. Like beating on tables and rapping. Like it's in our genetics. Anyway, back to the lyrics. Also, one of my other favorite lines. She said, after she said, thought you were for the culture, you were just trying to ride the wave. And Culture is Cardi B's daughter, her firstborn. Wave is her secondborn, her son. So she mentioned both of the kids in the song. So you know Cardi B's going to be mad. Thought you were for the culture. You're just trying to ride the wave. Here comes the line right here. You should be home with your kids. Cause bitch, you speak like second grade. She said that heifer writes her rhymes in crayons. Allegedly. She said that Cardi B is out here chewing on glue sticks. She said that bitch is dumb. Allegedly. No, but seriously, she said that heifer speaks like second grade. I think that's that might be my favorite diss that anybody ever said about Cardi B. Because that's funny. Because Cardi B is an intelligent person, so she's definitely not dumb. But I do think this is freaking hilarious. Lord, she said, now these bitches getting brave. Listen closely. Now these bitches getting brave. Heard this hoe do brujeria. Like she's a witch. Heard this hoe do brujeria. Wrote this shit after I prayed. Someone go and call a party, referring to Partisan Fontaine, who was allegedly Cardi B's ghostwriter. Someone go and call a party because we're going to bake her ass a cake. I don't even understand someone call a party. Oh, okay. So his name is Partisan Fontaine. Party, like Party, even though his name is spelled Pardi. Party. We're going to bake her ass a cake. Boy, that was a really terrible. Via, as beautiful as you are, you have Pharrell as your producer. You really need a ghostwriter. So bad, babe. You really hire me, Bia. I'll help you out because, yeah. Anyways, and then she said the whack chorus about having a dark soul and a bright future. And then she came back and said this. When she comes back, she says, go ahead and tell your hubby you ain't innocent. Had to up the score like I had 10 assists. I guess she's referring to Cardi B's alleged 10 ghostwriters, allegedly. You want to mention me? Bitch, that's a benefit. How is it a benefit to Cardi B, who has been propped up as bigger than Beyonce and Adele combined, who sold Diamond 4 times, which we all know is not real. But this woman has been propped up as one of the biggest artists currently in the world, right? Allegedly. So how in the world is her battling you, mentioning you or whatever, a benefit to her? Cardi B's too dumb to realize it. See, Cardi B's such a dumb, smart person. Dumb, smart bitch. Because she's smart about some things, but she's up here engaging with a woman whose career is allegedly depending on Cardi B responding to her. Because who was checking for Bia before Cardi B says something about her? Cardi B is so silly because Cardi B is technically, I guess Bia is a celebrity too. But what type of, okay, people would say that Cardi B is an A-list celebrity, which she's not. She fell off because I don't know what type of deal that she had worked out or whatever, but apparently it expired allegedly. And they're not, making her records hits the way that they used to, allegedly. And Cardi B is what, like a C-list celebrity at this point? So what the fuck is Bia? Bia's not even a Z-list celebrity. It's like Bia is a celebrity when somebody mentions her name and then we forget about her again. It's like she's an on and off celebrity. And how she gains her celebrity status again is whether or not she has a collaboration or a beef with somebody. Otherwise, nobody cares about Bia. Okay? And that's just me keeping it real. That's just me keeping it 100. Because the chick can't rap. Yes, she looks good. Yeah, her body's banging. Do chicks want to look like her? Yeah. Does Cardi B want to look like her? I doubt it. They're both 10s. So why would they want to look like each other? Diss records don't have to be true. But to sit up there and act like as if Cardi B needs her for her career when Cardi B's out here selling bouillon cubes or whatever, selling bouillon chicken powder from Knorr. That's what Knorr with a K, Knorr. From Knorr, Knorr, chicken bouillon powder. You don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. And she's out here selling seasonings and whatever else, whip shots, the stuff that you put in your drink or whatever, or whatever you want to put it on to make it taste better or whatever. I think it's alcohol infused whipped cream, allegedly. But, she has other things going on. But what does Bia have going on? I don't understand how Bia is still around in the music industry. Rico Nasty was talking like as if she was going to have to quit because she wasn't making any money in music, allegedly. I'm like, how in the world is Bia still around? Honestly, who listens to Bia other than Bia? Does Bia have a streaming farm at her house or something? Like, who listens to Bia? Have you ever heard anybody say they listen to Bia? She said, bought a Glock, but the drum comes separate. Please don't make Cardi B feel like she's being threatened with violence. You know that Cardi B is allegedly a violent person. People, Bia, I don't want to see you get hurt. You look too good to be getting hurt out here. Okay? Just stay pretty. Like, is there any chicks that just rap pretty without having to act like as if they're violent? Are there any left? Other than Iggy's, then again, I haven't really listened to Iggy Azalea's lyrics like that. But anyways, dang, she said, bitch, you probably write a spell before a rap. Like, she's saying that Cardi B's just one big witch. Like, she's like Harry Potter. So she had to like use sorcery or whatever, I guess, to have a career. Allegedly. Is that what she's trying to imply? Riding in a demon. I don't even understand what that means. Riding in a demon, Bible on the dash. If Bia dies in a car accident, I'm going to be fucked up in the head, y'all. You know how rappers say shit and then shit be coming true. Biggie said he was ready to die and Tupac was talking all that death stuff. Now she's talking about, anyways, riding in a demon, Bible on the dash. I'll be good either way if I crash. Bia, please don't ever say no shit like that again. You just scared me talking like that, Bia. You're way too fine to die. How old is Bia? I'm going to look that up at the end of this shit if I remember. Hold on. We're almost done. Long time, let that shit slide. I might relapse, bitch. What does that mean? Long time. See, this is why I prefer just fap to my female rappers because I don't be understanding what they're talking about. You know what I mean? So, anyway, you need an OnlyFans, Bia. Lord, she hit us with that whack chorus again. When I first listened to this song, because this is my second time listening to it, I listened to it straight through the first time. And I don't remember the whack chorus. Like, I literally didn't even remember it. I guess I just, half listen to it because I don't even remember this whack chorus. Anyway, final verse. This is short. She said, CARD Crown IG. I don't understand why she's spelling her name like it's the 80s. Remember rappers just spelling songs. CARD Crown IG. Catch another tude cause you couldn't catch a beat. Says the girl who literally raps off beat. She said, do I beef with you or do I beef with Party? In other words, Partisan Fontaine. Is she beefing with Cardi B or her ghostwriter? She said, you've been scrapping projects since 2019. In other words, you've been supposed to put out this second album, but yet you keep having to throw stuff away because it's just not good enough. You know, she put out like 4 songs that flopped, allegedly. And she called her a weak ass bitch. And Cardi B is weak because she's always threatening to sue somebody. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's like her secret weapon. You get into a beef with Cardi B, she'd be like, blood gang slime. I beat your ass. I had somebody else beat your ass. Wait a second. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call my lawyers to sue you. Ain't nothing more gangster than snitching. Ain't nothing more gangster than calling your lawyer. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jekyll and Hyde. The bitch is like half Suge Knight, and she's like Two-Face, like Harvey Dent, is it, from Batman? It's like you see Suge Knight on one side, you be like, ooh, that bitch gangster. And she turn around, show the other side of her face, she's Johnny Cochran. It's like 1 minute she gonna hurt you, the next minute she gonna sue you. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, are you a gangster? Are you a snitch? That's why years ago I called it the hashtag gangster snitch. Bitch is confusing. I mean, who snitches on people? It's weird. I don't understand her. Something is allegedly wrong with her. Because that's not normal for somebody to be so gangster but so litigious. I hope that's the word for it. I hope I used that word right. Y'all know I'm done. But she's over here trying to sue people, but trying to fight with people at the same token. Remember she went to go meet up with Malibu Mitch? Y'all don't remember that? It was like last year, the year before that, when they went to go meet up to fight. And then there was that time that she went out to go fight those dudes. Remember? Out in the street that night. It was like 2 white dudes or something. But come to find out they were just like fans who were just like trolling her online or something, if I remember correctly. Then there was the bar thing. The thing with Batty G and Jade, and was it bottles being thrown allegedly or something like that? And you know, there's been so much like violence surrounding the chick. There was the guy who asked for I guess it was an autograph. And I think Migos jumped him. There's been so much violence that's been around her and so many lawsuits. It's weird. It's like, what side do you want to be on? It's either quit rap, which I think Cardi B should do, and go become a lawyer. Go become an attorney or something. Because either you're going to be a gangster, or you're going to abide by the law. In real life, you shouldn't try to be like Thirsty on Empire. The lawyer, Lucius Lyons' lawyer, he was like a lawyer in the daytime and a criminal in the nighttime. It was weird. It was like, what do you really want to do? Because it just didn't make sense. And that's how Cardi B is. It's like, do you want to be a rapper? Do you want to be a gangster? Do you want to snitch on people all of the time? I'm going to sue you for saying something I don't like. Bitch, look at how much stuff that Cardi B has said. Imagine if people sue Cardi B for the stupid shit she said. And I love the fact that Bia pulled out the receipt, that tweet that Offset put out there. Allegedly. If Offset really did type that, well, if he said his wife cheated on him, then what are we supposed to think? If that's what he allegedly said, that looked like it came from him. Was it a fake tweet? I'm going to go look that up right now. I'm going to go look at whether or not it was a fake tweet. That was so long ago, I can't even remember. I could have sworn she went up on like Twitter Spaces, was like crying and talking shit or whatever. But maybe I'm bugging. I'll be right back. Okay, after looking it up, I guess he allegedly said to Angela Yee, he posted that to get back at Cardi after they had an argument, allegedly. So who really knows what really happened? I never believed that Cardi B cheated on Offset because I think she's obsessed with him. I don't understand like what it is about him. I guess he's a gangster or whatever. Like she said on the live when she was talking shit to Bia, she was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And Offset has checked people for me, you know, like slap people and all this other nonsense. And it's like, yeah, Offset's going to end up like Takeoff, Cardi. If he's really running out here trying to portray this role of a gangster. Takeoff got taken out at a dice game for no reason. You know what happens to rappers out here. And you're bragging about how your husband, you know, is out here willing to commit acts of violence or whatever in your name. It sounds as if you're like pushing him allegedly in the direction of danger, which is stupid and irresponsible. Your kids need a father, so just cut the bullshit out. Nobody needs to be fighting. Like, your rappers, just make a diss record or just ignore people. Just enjoy your lives. Like, there's people out here really struggling. You motherfuckers are millionaires acting like y'all live in the projects. Shit is stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Y'all act like poor people, or how people think poor people act. But anyway, this is all my opinion. What do I know? Bia is a whack rapper. Cardi B is the better rapper. As far as looks go, they're pretty much a tie. They're two of the baddest chicks out here. They're both annoying for different reasons. You know, I think Cardi B should just quit rap, and that's a secret password to say in the comment section. Let me know you made it to the end of the video. Secret password to say in the comment section is, if you think that Cardi B should just go ahead and quit rap, but she's a freaking crybaby. You're tired of her threatening to sue people and all this stuff that has nothing to do with hip hop. It's like, okay, if you want Cardi B to retire, say quit. That'll let me know that you want Cardi B to go ahead and just quit music, which I think she should have done a while ago. Because I don't think she's built for it mentally. And that's why I said that they should have never pumped her career up like this. Because you see what it's done to her mentally. This is exactly what I warned about years ago. I said, when you make somebody like her, who's on, just my opinion, allegedly, on that line of crossing over into insanity, who may allegedly suffer from something mentally, whatever. She clearly has PTSD for living in the hood and everything. And being around the type of stuff that she's seen and she's been around. Her and her sister being like, you know, the two hot chicks in the neighborhood around fucking booger wolves and shit. Her and her sister being these exotic women and growing up around women that were insecure, looking at them, hating on them. And it's two of them and their mama's fine and everything. And they're like, damn, well, why don't we look good like them? So I already know that they went through hell for being fine and being in some dirty ghetto. So I know that they were victims of the hashtag war on pretty for being so beautiful. And I think they're still dealing with the mental scars from that. Allegedly. Just my opinion. And I think that Cardi B, you know, with her going through stuff in her personal life and including the stuff that we don't know about that she just never told us about. She probably has a lot of stories that she just doesn't talk about. But the thing is this, though. To take somebody like that who's been through trauma and give them millions and millions of dollars and make them extremely famous. Like, they didn't make her normal famous. They gave her like a Drake-ish package. You know what I mean? Like, they made her one of the biggest stars, allegedly compete with Nicki Minaj. Somebody who had time to work up to that. Somebody who had time to rev up to that. And they just kind of threw Cardi B and stardom and were like, boom. Now you have 4 diamond records, which almost no one has. So she thinks that she's breaking all these records and stuff like that. I told you guys that this was a setup, allegedly. Because when you take somebody and you make them a bigger star than what they can mentally and emotionally handle, when the pressures come back to them from having to deal with all of that fame, I mean, I guess she could afford a therapist, allegedly, right? Well, yeah, I never thought that was fair, that she was thrown into fame the way that she was, because she was already popular on the internet or whatever, but not like how she is now. She's like this international star, but way bigger than what she can handle. And you know she can't handle it because she threw a shoe at a superstar at a high class event. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj at, was it the Met Gala? I think it was the Harper's Bazaar. Who goes there and acts like an animal like that? You took somebody who's a hood rat, who's been through all types of stuff in her life. You throw her in the music industry, you make her more famous than she can handle. And you make her this woman's rival who has no problem with her. People are pumping her head up. Yeah, she's talking about your child, liking tweets of your child or whatever, allegedly. I mean, if I was Cardi B, I know who I would sue. I would sue somebody, allegedly, who put me, allegedly, in a position of being more famous than I can handle in order to try to take out somebody who you should not have ever been compared to in the first place. What was the point? What was the reason? It just didn't make any sense. Okay? But anyways, yeah, the secret password to let me know you made it till the end of the video is, if you think that Cardi B should quit music, which I do think she should for her own mental well-being, then say quit. If you think that she should keep going, if you think that Cardi B should put out the second album and everything, say keep going. If you don't know or you're unsure, say I don't know. If you don't care, say I don't care. But if you don't care, why are you here? If you say I don't care, I'm going to cuss you out in the comment section, because why are you here if you don't care? Okay? But here's the thing before I go. Some of you believe everything that you see. You know, you see that Cardi B has, quote, 4 Diamond Records and you're like, well, see, she earned that and people just love her music that much. I want to ask you a question. So none of these other chicks can sell records like Bia, who flops consistently. She flops like a fish out of water, right? Over and over and over again. But yeah, she keeps trying. It's like the fact that she keeps getting back up again and again, I guess it's commendable. I guess I got to give her a props for that. But, she's just, Bia, I told you like 10 years ago when I used to review the show that she was on. It was like, it wasn't Hip Hop Ladies. I can't remember the name of the Sisterhood of Hip Hop, I think it was called. And T.I. was a producer on the show. And I told you guys back then on my old channel, I said, none of these chicks are going to make it. And people thought that I was being a hater. And I was like, yeah, Bia is a whack rapper. Beautiful, but a whack rapper. I told you guys that like a decade ago. I just remembered I need to look up how old this broad is real quick. But while I'm talking, but this is the thing, right? So y'all about to get mad at what I'm about to say. I told you guys before back then that Bia is not a good rapper. She's 32 years old for the record. She's a Leo. Ew. Yeah, she's 32. Let me see. She'll be 33 on August 16th of this year. Wow. Yeah, she was really, really young when she was on the show, like more like 22. This is like 10 years ago. I didn't realize that she was that young on the show. Yeah, that was a long time ago. And I had told you guys that, she was a whack rapper. She wasn't going to make it. And I was like, none of these, I can't see any of the women on the cast making it and being these superstars or really even being a star. I was like, what in the world? I'm like, who are these chicks? I liked her and not her. No, I'm sorry. I like Nia Supreme, if I remember correctly. She was the one that was working with Timbaland, but I didn't think that she was going to make it though. And there was another chick I liked on the show that was not a main cast member, but I didn't think that any of them were going to make it as rappers. I didn't think that any of them could cut it. And once Cardi B, first of all, there was the whole RIAA thing. Remember they were doing investigations into record labels. Cardi B's fans have admitted they have, quote, streaming parties. And I already put the video out there. Cardi B was arguing with her fans one time and there was a secret chat room and I somehow was able to sneak into the secret Illuminati chat room and allegedly. And I'll post a link to that video for those who missed it. I'll pin it to the top of the comment section. You're going to trip when you listen to it. Nobody else has it either. This is something that only I was able to capture. And Cardi B is arguing with her fans. This, she's done it so many times. You're like, which time was this? Anyways, they were going back and forth. And the fans were basically like, yeah, we get together and we pool our money together. We have the Barty Bank. And, Nicki Minaj had clowned the Barty Bank. She was like, yeah, we need to get the Barbie Bank together so that we could buy my records or something. And a lot of people didn't catch the shade. I think she was allegedly referring to my video about the Barty gang or Cardi B's fan base coming together to stream her music en masse and put money together because a lot of them are like really young and they're throwing their money together in a pool. Like, hey, if you can't afford to buy Cardi B's music, we maybe can't buy it 100 times from the same account, because that looks suspicious, allegedly. But if we spread the money out so that way individuals can buy it, it looks like a bunch of different people bought it as opposed to a cabal, a group of people coming together and conspiring to push Cardi B to the top as opposed to letting it happen organically. Anyways, they came together, put their money together and had streaming parties. So that way they could play her music all night, all day or whatever they had to do, buy her records en masse to that way inflate her sales. And this was confirmed allegedly by a chat room. And like, I'll make sure that I post the link to the clip. I will remember to post this because this shit is crazy. This stuff is rigged on social media, just like how it's rigged in the music industry, politics too, and sports. A lot of stuff is fake. Believe it or not, I'm not saying everything is a conspiracy. There's some things just happen the way that they did. But, there's all types of stuff happening. Like the girl, Caitlin Clark, the basketball player. There's a cabal. There's a group of people who are pushing that girl to be a celebrity. And she's not prepared. She's basically the new Cardi B. She doesn't have the skill set for what they're trying to push her for. They're using her as an agenda, rather for an agenda. She's a pawn. And she's not prepared to be a pawn. And I'm about to go eat some Grey Poupon. Make sure you click thumbs up, subscribe, and choose all notifications. I usually don't make videos this long. I just felt like talking today. Thumbs up, subscribe, choose all notifications. You can click the super thanks button for all this yakking. I could go give me a throat lozenge or something. You can click the super thanks button to send me some money because you know I'm getting royally fucked on here, right? real bad. But do you think that Cardi B should reply? Who do you think won the battle so far? Do you think that Bia is up 1 or up 10, allegedly? Oh, that's right. Cardi B had this song was called Get Up 10. So I guess that's part of what she was saying. And she said that lyric or whatever. And anyways, this battle, if they think that they're going to be like the new Kendrick and Drake because of some stupid whack battle like this, they have something else coming. I hope they didn't waste their money. The record labels, that is. I hope that Bia and Cardi B conspired to make us think they're beefing. And I hope that they're paying for this themselves because they're trending on Twitter or X right now. And this battle is just silly because it just doesn't really truly make any sense. It just sounds like two pretty bitches mad at each other when y'all could be doing each other's makeup or something. Or better yet, an OnlyFans video instead of this.